And I
And
got DocuSign too. I'm gonna put a check by that. I didn't know edit with it though.
yeah, so DocuSign, DocHub, and PDF Filler. I'm recording this consultation if you don't mind.
Okay.
So DocuSign, so what they do is you import, you get the software, you get a subscription to the software. Once you get the software, then you import whatever PDF file that you want to import in there to make those fields editable. Once you get it in there, then you'll be able, and they'll explain all that to you. I'm just, giving you a high-end overview of that. Let me copy and paste this to you.
Okay.
So that's that. That's one option. Did you get that in the chat?
Let me see.
Yeah, in the chat box there is a.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Okay, and then the other one, I'm sharing my screen, right? You can see my screen, can you not?
Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. The other one is PDF Filler. So that's the second one. It's pretty much, they're pretty much all standard as far as their functionality, what they can do. You just got to decide which one you want to. There's the second one I put in there, PDF Filler. And I think the third one is, I think it's called DocHub. Those are the ones I've heard of that everybody talks about. DocHub. Okay. So, yeah, it's the alternative.
One other thing, Charles, I need to create like a more professional email. So where can I go and do that? Something that kind of goes hand in hand with my dispatching, because I had been using personal email.
Okay, do you can create that in Google, Yahoo, and you just give it a professional name. But do you have a website?
No, not yet. I'm gonna work on that. That's my second step.
So you can create an email through your website. So if you create a professional website, you can create webmail through your website. Like I have an email domain. I mean, an email within my website domain, and it's called like info at Exodus Dispatching and Training. I can create another one called support at Exodus Dispatching and Training, or whatever name I want to call it, at exodusdispatchingandtraining.com, because exodusdispatchingandtraining.com is my domain. And then info is one of my emails, and I may create another one that I may need later on. Admin at, you can say that with you, admin at MoniqueEaseTraining.com, or whatever you want to call it. But so when you create your website and you purchase a domain for the website, you can also purchase within that domain, or they should offer at least one free email within the domain, and then you may have to purchase other ones if you need them. It's like if you get employees, you can say whatever their name is, like a first name, last initial at Monique'sTraining.com or whatever for every employee you have, something to that effect. So you want to consider that when you get your, you kind of kill two birds with one stone when you get your website set up. I don't know who you're going through and who you've considered for your website, or not.
I haven't really thought about it yet because that's not a top priority right now, but I'll figure it out. So I'll decide this weekend.
Okay, so right now you're more, well, the purpose of today's consultation was get set up with that broker with that carrier packet.
Well, just to book a load, just in general, just to hop on the load board and pick a load, and then look at their carrier packet. And if there's anything that I get stuck on, then I can ask you the questions. I saw one this morning. I don't know if it's still available. I took a picture of it.
What load board were you on?
It was that.
Okay, I'm gonna go into 1, 2, 3 and look. And what equipment type? Drive-in?
Yep. It was a load from Lithonia going to Cranberry, Pennsylvania.
How far is Lithonia from Atlanta?
Maybe about 20. It says 21 miles on here, but the truck is actually in Conyers. So, which is like maybe 5 miles from Lithonia.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Conyers. Georgia, 100 miles, drive in, going anywhere, US and Canada. All right, 745 loads. So you said it was going where?
Lithonia to Cranberry,
What state?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. So I'm gonna look.
Pennsylvania.
All right, so I'm gonna look it up by the state. I'm gonna narrow it down and then get that. There it is right there, Lithonia to Cranberry.
Yeah.
Total quality.
Did it have a rate on there?
It did not. TQL.
Uh-huh.
Are you already set up with TQL?
Yeah, that's why I picked them.
So then you
How many? Uh-huh.
Go ahead, ask your question.
No, I see it. I was asking how many stops is it, and I see it's just one.
One stop,
So,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one load, zero extra stops. It's available today. Pick up today, drop off tomorrow. So is your truck empty, close to Lithonia?
Yeah, it's actually pretty much in Lithonia. Conyers is right on the Lithonia line. So
have you spoken to TQL?
I called last night. That was another question. What time do most of these brokers leave? Because somebody gave me a sign. I was talking to somebody and I said, okay, well, I think I'm gonna try to book another load. And he was like, good luck with that. And then I noticed after 6 o'clock, pretty much nobody picked up the phone.
So what are you looking to get out of this load? It's 676 miles. What are you trying to get per mile for your truck to the truck?
I'm trying to get about $3 a mile.
Ooh, for a drive-in, I'm not sure if that's gonna work.
I mean, it's the rate right now is close, right? Because it's 600 and
676. You're trying to get $3 a mile. That means that's $2,000, $2,028 for that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be dead on the head, but I think it's close because I think the rate was 1,900. Does it show a rate on here?
It doesn't show right on here, but I'm about to go to I'm gonna check out trend lines and see what's coming out of there, what the rate is coming out of there for a drive-in coming out of that southeast area of Georgia. It's $2.33 a mile on average. So you're asking for an extra 67 cents a mile in addition to what? So 233 at 676 is 15, almost 1,600. So were you going to call them to see if they're available now?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were paying, they were offering 1,900, and I'll take that rate too. So.
Oh, you spoke to them already?
No, I haven't spoke to them today in reference to this load. I called them last night about another load.
But they were so they were offering 1,900 on that load, but this load you don't know what they're offering.
Yeah, no, on the DAT board, they have they offer 2,000 for that load. On the DAT load board, because that's where I got it from. It says offer 2,000.
Okay, so let me look at that. So you talk about Trucker's Edge, or what DAT load board? Trucker's Edge or?
Yeah, Trucker's Edge.
Okay, so let's see. I don't even see it up here. Nope.
It's only paying 2,000, so if you go down a little bit, it should be there unless it's gone.
$2,000 is not bad.
Yeah.
There it is right there. There it is. No, there it is right there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and call real quick.
It's pipe fittings on pallets delivered next day, 48 feet, 28,000 pounds in a van or reefer. It picks up today by 12 p.m. It picks up the day between 12 and 3:30. So you got plenty of time.
I would have got a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
early, but that's fine.
yeah, 12. Give them a call. You can do it right now if you want live. We can hear it.
Yeah, I'm about to. Is TQL, do they negotiate their rates, or they pretty set?
You can negotiate that rate, but again, that's a decent rate. It's above the average for that lane, so you're getting more than what you would normally get for it. So I wouldn't even
Okay.
because you're getting $2.96 a mile, almost $3 a mile. Coming out of there right
Okay.
now is $2.33, so you're like well above.
Okay.
It's
not that heavy either.
And it's not that heavy, so you're not burning.
Total Quality Logistics. Your call may be recorded or monitored for quality assurance. Your call regarding a posting and have a post message. You know your party's business.
What is that?
You're a
5300.
driver or dispatcher.
53004. The extension.
Yeah.
But there's another one on. Okay.
They do ask for the post ID.
Yeah.
So,
And I got the post ID on the other load board on 123. I'll put it in the chat so you can see it.
okay.
Thank you for calling Total Quality Logistics. Your call may be recorded or monitored for quality assurance. If you're calling regarding a posting and have a post ID, press 8.
Yeah, 940-6035.
Please enter your 7-digit post ID
Okay.
now. To return
940-6035.
Yes, good morning. I was calling in reference to your load from Lithonia, Georgia, going to Pennsylvania.
Yes, ma'am. I'm actually working on that right now. So it's picking up today in Lithonia, Georgia, between the hours of 12 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. All in one truckload of pipe fittings weighing 28,000 pounds. And it's delivering to Cranberry Township, PA, next day for tomorrow between the hours of 8 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. So what kind of rates would you need?
I would like possibly maybe 2100.
You know, we really aren't far off. Let me do that too.
Okay.
All right, ma'am. So I just go ahead and check with the broker. And so 2075 is the most that I have in it. So if you'll book it for 2075, we'll book it right now.
Yeah, I think we will.
Okay, sure. Can I start with your MC?
Yes, ma'am. 1 second.
All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, it's 1154.
Give me 1 second to get this in the computer, okay? I'll take 1 second.
Okay. Ho, yes, can I help you? Can you give me a second, please?
No problem.
All right, thanks.
All right, ma'am. Thank you for holding. I'm just trying to get this in our system. It's being pretty slow, so I'm going to go ahead and take your contact info down, and I'll call you back as soon as we get everything squared away. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I don't want to make you wait on hold, but I appreciate the call. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Monique.
Get that about it.
Okay.
Probably in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Of course.
Bye-bye. All right. She said she's going to give me a call back.
Okay.
TQL must be huge because I have,
They are.
we've done Lowe's with them before, but she said we're not set up she said she didn't see us set up with them, but I know I ran Lowe's with them before. So.
This is the only MC you have?
Yep.
What's the MC?
115-4838.
Let's see. Golden Nugget.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you did 7,300 miles last year. Got your MCS, or you renewed it, I guess, your DOT back in oh damn, yesterday.
Yeah.
And then your US DOT, okay, so you had to renew it. And you said you've ran with them before?
Yep.
So you had one driver out of service?
That means he's not working, period, or just not working right now?
Well, there was under the inspections. So you had one vehicle inspection wasn't out of service. You have two driver inspections and one out of service with a driver. So one of your drivers must have had something going on.
Oh, I didn't know about that. So out of service means they were put out of service by somebody, or?
Well, under the inspections, let's see.
Your screen keeps going in and out.
Yeah. Out of service, carriers under any type of out of service is not authorized to operate. So I don't know what carrier you had.
How can I find out more information on that?
You would go, you would call DOT, FMCSA, and inquire about that. And they'll ask for your, well, you can actually go under licensing and insurance, or well, let me go back. I'm sharing my screen. You go to SMS results to see, and under, so you have vehicle maintenance, driver safeties, driver fitness, 2 total inspections.
Because the thing is, drivers don't tell you everything.
Right. But see, one of the things that can put you out of service, there's 3 three major things that can put you out of service with companies, with MCs. Vehicle maintenance. You got to keep up with your vehicles because they're your, it's your trucking company vehicles. Of course, your insurance and your drug and alcohol consortiums, inspections. I guess that's 4. That's 4. So, so yeah, vehicle inspections. When drivers pull into the
weigh stations.
Yeah, the weigh stations and the DOT people there, they give them a level 1, level 2 inspections. If there's anything that's suspicious in the DOT's mind, they'll, shut that truck down and inspect it. Level 1, level 2, check the logs and everything. So, stuff like that. Let's see, unsafe driving.
I'm gonna let somebody in my office. They need to look at something real quick.
Okay, I think we're done here. Cause you've booked this load.
No, I didn't book. She's supposed to be giving me a call back in 5 minutes. So I don't know if it was something on here she saw or what. So I didn't book it, but I'll keep looking.
Yeah.
They'll pick up in 2
she said you wasn't in the system as being set up with them.
Yeah, and I got the printout right here. I did like maybe 10 loads with TQL.
Yeah, when she calls back, I would run that by her attention.
Okay.
Like, hey, we've ran with you.
Okay. Drivers, PDF filler. Yeah, and that was it. And yesterday you said that I left a piece of paper that I wrote the information down. You said I was a contract carrier.
Yeah, your MC authority letter. But I can show you where that says it on the Safer website right here. So if you go to license, if you put your DOT in or MC into the Safer search and you hit it and it comes up on your information here. If you go to licensing and insurance where it says other information about this carrier or for this carrier, you click the licensing and insurance link, takes you to this page here. Check the box that you're not a robot, right? You got to do these little images or whatever, and then hit search. Now you come up to this little page here, this carrier information. Over here where it says view details, report is a PDF, right? Hit the HTML one. It opens up. And right here on the authority type, where it says authority status active, you are an active common carrier. You're not a contract carrier. See under contract, it says none. It says active for common. See why I'm highlighting that?
Wait a minute. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, see it. And you only have 750,000 liability insurance for bodily injury and property damage. They're probably going to ask you to up your insurance to $1 million. That's probably why she's checking something. You got truckers nationwide for BOC3 company, a blanket company. They're probably going to ask you to up your coverage because your insurance is only 750,000, which was the minimum requirement for insurance. But most brokers require $1 million because their customers require $1 million. So they're going to tell you, that's why she's probably going to call you back in 5 minutes. More than likely, she's going to tell you that you need to bring your coverage up to $1 million in order to run with us.
Okay.
So, and your cargo, it says no for cargo, but I'm assuming you have 100,000 cargo on your insurance, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And that's it for that. Yeah, more likely, yeah, she's going to, and you pretty much can just call your agent and say, hey, I want to bump my liability from 750, add an extra 250,000, bump it up to $1 million. That may be an extra 15, 20 bucks a month added to your monthly premium or something like that. So depending on who you got as an insurance company, Progressive or whoever. So.
Okay. All right, then I guess I'm gonna just at least start looking for another load just in case to have something.
Because I was looking for a backhaul load coming out of there on the next day, which one's coming out of Erie, Pennsylvania, which is 56 miles from Cranberry, coming back to Dacula, Georgia. So it was,
no, we're gonna take him to the Midwest. He's gonna stay in the Midwest. I just saw that load, and because he was here in Lithonia, I was just like,
So so we can select Midwest states like Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, and then hit search coming out of there tomorrow. You got 33 loads. So from Pennsylvania over to the Midwest, still some good loads. Washington, Pennsylvania, which is 86 miles from where he's dropping off, where he would drop off tomorrow, going to Rosedale, Indiana, is 22,000 pounds, less than 23,000 pounds, going 433 miles. It's paying $1,500. That's over $3 a mile, $3.46 a mile. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's how you would do that. And you want to keep him running back and forth in the Midwest, or?
Yep, back and forth. He's gonna stay there for about 2 to 3 months.
Wow. So he got a sleeper berth. He can just stay in there and chill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Making that money.
Trying to. So, but yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Charles. Hopefully I can get this load booked. If not, I'll get another one.
Yeah. So I would be, but if I were you, I would be anticipating that broker, TQL, and any other broker telling you got to up your insurance to $1 million. Right now you're $750. So you might not be able to get any loads because your insurance, your liability is not at $1 million. So you might want to talk to your insurance agent about bumping that COI, that certificate of insurance up. Because most brokers, if not all at this point, require $1 million. Some may still run at 750, but most of them require $1 million at this point. Okay.
All right. What was the other question I was going to ask you? So all the information that I'm going to need, possibly that they could ask me, I can get from that Safer website that we just went to?
Safer website is just a company snapshot of your company based off of your DOT and MC. The information they're going to ask for is a copy of your W-9, as far as setting up with brokers, a copy of your W-9, a copy of your MC authority letter, and you should have all that stuff already in your possession. Yeah. A copy of your certificate of insurance, and I don't know, do you have a factoring company?
Yes, I do.
Then a copy of the notice of assignment form from your factory company. So you should have all those things to email to them to get set up.
Okay. All righty. That sounds good. All right. Well, thank you so much, Charles, for working with me on such short notice. So I really do appreciate that.
All right. So are you dispatching your own trucks, or are you hiring a dispatcher?
No, I'm starting today. Oh, I started yesterday, dispatching my own, because this last dispatcher, she was just terrible. And being that I've taken the class, I know the things that they're supposed to do, right, and just doing it in a timely manner. So I said I would start today. Oh, I wanted to start yesterday, but yeah.
So what was she doing? She wasn't doing it right, huh?
Yeah, and then she would just go MIA. Like we had an issue where a light was on a truck, and she's just booking loads without talking to the driver. And then she booked the load, and we're like, okay, we got to get the truck fixed. And so we ended up paying roadside assistance to try to get it fixed that night, and he wasn't able to fix it, and we had to take it to the shop. So just things like that. Not staying on top of the 34-hour reset with the drivers. Just a lot of little things. And she canceled like 5 loads with brokers, and I didn't even know it. So I was just calling, just for practice, checking to see, what loads were available. And one company said, oh, well, you know what? We can't work with you because you canceled 5 loads with us. And I'm like, what? And then she emailed me, and yeah, sure enough, it was loads she canceled. As a matter of fact, it was TQL. So that might be the reason. But I did get 2 of them removed.
Well, but if that's the case, when the lady got your MC, she would have saw that you were on the DNU list, the do not use. DNU stands for do not use. So brokers, they it's like a scarlet letter for carriers. If they if a carrier or a trucking company did something bad to the broker, like canceled loads or just didn't, damage stuff, they'll put them on DNU. They'll DNU the carrier, do not use. And they can either do it just with that one broker, or they can do it like in a network of brokers who all keep track of what trucking companies or owner operators are DNU. And then when that owner operator or trucking company tries to reach out to other brokers, but they are part of a network of DNU brokers that have a list of carriers not to use, they'll see that that carrier or that trucking company is on the DNU list and they won't use them. So.
So that's where we are with that. So yeah, so that's why after that, and then on Friday, same thing, the carrier was trying to get in contact with her. She was MIA. And I apparently they CC'd me on the email and said, we've been trying to call you and the phone's going to voicemail. I would have shippers calling me, where's Susie? We tried to get in touch with her. She's not responding. So I'm just like, yeah, it's not supposed to be like that. So.
No, it's not. Too much drama. Yeah, it's probably best to get rid of that one. So, okay.
All right. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate it. And let me get on this board and see if I can find something else.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Let me remove. All right. That was Monique. She was one of my students. She called in on a consultation, a Zoom consultation. I'm sharing my screen with her information and her permission for a Zoom consultation about booking a load. She's doing it herself. It's her trucking company. She has a drive-in truck, a trucking trailer. I think it's one. And I was just doing some brief consultation with her on finding a load on the load board. She called the broker put her on hold, said he'll call her back. It may be that she needs to up her insurance, because when I looked at Safer, she had only $750,000 in bodily injury and property damage, which is liability coverage. So she may have to up it to $1 million, because it's becoming pretty apparent that most brokers want $1 million liability and 100 cargo. And then she wants to make sure that she has all the other documents that she needs to upload to the broker to book that load. So outside of our normal trainings, guys, which are for this Dispatcher 101 training for beginners, which are Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturdays at noon Eastern. And the noon Eastern class includes the beginner students who are in the trainings, as well as those who signed up for the seminar. So I combined those two together, and which adds a third day to the trainings. And then Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you or someone you know may be interested in becoming an independent freight dispatcher, wanting to know the very basics, if you or someone you know currently knows very little, if anything, about freight dispatching, you can reach out to me on my website, www.exodusdispatchingandtraining.com. Come up to the homepage here and come over here to Dispatcher 101. You can come down to the Dispatch Ongoing Training. Our current price points are as follows. The single member is $399 and the 2-for-1 is $599. And this is what all you get, what's included. So it is up to 1 year membership. We have load boards on here. My contact information, 757-515-1684. My email, exoduslogisticsllc@yahoo.com. When you enroll in the single member or the 2-for-1, 1 month after the enrollment date, which says right here under the note, there is a $19.99 monthly subscription 1 month after enrollment date. If you are not someone who can afford to join that, you can take a seminar class, $99. We give you a starter kit, and this page explains what all you get with the seminar. 12 noon and everything that's included. And then after the seminar, if you decide that you're at a place where you're now ready to enroll in the ongoing training, you can do so at that point. And then what you paid for the seminar, $99, will be deducted from the price of the $399. So $99 minus from the $399. If you do not need any training whatsoever, but you need the materials and the kit and all the forms and documents and things like that, I offer a Dispatcher 101 starter kit. So it says here, this page is just a starter kit, not a training. It's not a training page. It's just purchasing the materials that you would need. The dispatcher agreement in Word and PDF format, the carrier profile in Word and PDF format, a carrier call script, and then documents that you need to see as dispatchers and recognize. So when you start to dispatch in real time, you will understand what they are. You will need a copy of your carrier's MC authority letter, a copy of their certificate of insurance, a copy of their W-9, and if they have a factory company, a copy of their notice of assignment. Then we have a document that explains the workflow of dispatching and the role of a dispatcher, okay? And then other copies we need to see a copy of what a broker carrier agreement looks like. So when you call a broker on a load for your carrier, they're going to want to send you an agreement, a carrier packet, a setup packet, onboarding packet, broker carrier agreement. And when you call about a load, we have a load details cheat sheet. The purpose of that is on the load board, sometimes brokers do not post all the details or make known all the details of a load. So this cheat sheet kind of fill in the blanks, okay? And then we show you what a copy of a rate confirmation looks like. So after you're set up with a brokerage or your carrier, that you set up your carrier for a brokerage or under a brokerage or onboarded them, you get a rate confirmation to look at, to sign, to officially book that load. Okay, and then we have 3 free ebooks, a glossary of basic terms, and even a map of the USA. Okay, so this is a kind of give you a kickstart. This is all that's included in the starter kit. So that's for those who don't need the training, just need something. They already know, they got the process, they just need something for their specific business. Take the templates, formulate it for their specific company, and go from there. Okay, so this is all what we offer. And then we have our back office portal for the ongoing members. So if you are an ongoing member, if you enrolled at the $99, you can take that and run with that. All right, again, we had training today with Golden Nugget Carriers, Inc., Monique, Mrs. Ewing. Today's consultation. It will be on YouTube for you guys to just get a feel for it, look at it, and what we're talking about now. So again, if you're interested in being an independent freight dispatcher, look us up. Give us a call, 757-515-1684, or email me at exoduslogisticsllc@yahoo.com. Have a great week.